Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play the Confines of the Crown. We should be finishing up this route of Oscars pretty soon. I'm feeling. We're feeling like we're gonna be finishing the storyline very soon. So I'm excited. Now that we have identified the issue with the rebels and, Duke Farad stepped up and helped us, thankfully. Yeah, I don't think there should be much more to accomplish, especially since last time Cassidy was like, I love you, one of those dramatic confessions in the moment because she thought Oscar was going to die. That was pretty great. So, let's continue on. The arrival of the infantry could not bring an end to the day's troubles in one swift stroke. Angry voices still echo outside the palace walls. Rebels, with more interest in loot than politics, avoided the large gathering and are still being hunted down. For these reasons, we are once again gathered and guarded in a single room. This time, one without windows, but with enough guards to chase away any ill-wishers. Hopefully they put out all the fires already. Callum slumps in a corner, his wounds rebandaged, but his mother, the wisdom, has eyes only for Cassidy. My darling girl, my baby, are you all right? Did they hurt you? She reaches for Cassidy, but her hand pauses in mid-motion. Is she so afraid of breaching royal decorum before my eyes that she will not embrace her daughter even now? Oscar, at least, shows no such reluctance. As the princess begins to tremble, he gathers her into his arms. Oh, that's very forward. I was so frightened. Shh. You were wonderful. A true hero. I think today we are all heroes. Yes, you are. I cannot thank you enough for standing beside my daughter. But where is the other girl? Callum's valet. Gone. Dead? I don't think so. She slipped away during the standoff. Without the rest of us in tow, Dolores could pass herself off as either a looter or a loyal servant, depending on whom she encountered. That girl's a survivor. She'll be fine. Yes, I suppose you are right. Are you worried because Dolores is actually your daughter? Miss Valois, the Honorable Miss Valois, I must offer you my sincere apology. Yeah, you definitely owe her one, all right. Frederick and I used you for our own purposes, knowing that you did not deserve the consequences. For your services, the Crown of Guelenor owes you a boon. If there is any reward that I may offer... For a moment, I can hear my own heartbeat resounding in my ears. Royal favor, the culmination of all my efforts. I could ask for gold, all that Dolores tried to steal and more. I could ask for a full title of my own, complete with land grant. I could have a hearth to hold at last. And yet, at my side, I can see Princess Cassidy, still nestled in the safety of Oscar's arms. Dang it, stop with this. Oscar, do you have to comfort her like this? Can't you, pat her on the back or help her sit down so she could comfort herself with Callum, her brother? Dang nabbit. So frustrating. Isn't that what I've been trying to achieve all along? What do I really want? Oh, snap. First of all, I don't know. I don't think that's right to speak up on Oscar's behalf like that. To just say, oh yeah, he should marry Cassidy. Do you know how much of a slap in the face that would be to him, even though he is kind of sending mixed signals still? Oh, okay. Let me... This is maybe the last choice? I don't know. 23. Alright. Even if we weren't going to, try to get the Oscar ending, with him, I still wouldn't think that that's right for her to speak up and be like, yeah, let him marry her. A position for myself. Your illumination, despite all that has happened, I have enjoyed my time in Quellenor. Really? I would be pleased to remain here as your subject and a member of your court. Madeline, if you do that, then you can't be with Oscar. What? The reward I request is the grant of an estate, some manner of property that I can hold. Easily granted if your liege lord will release you. Oscar? Maddie. I take a deep breath and steel myself. Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. I didn't think she was gonna propose to him. Holy crap. That's pretty bold. You go, girl. Oh, that would have been so sad to say goodbye. Just like, yeah, despite the fact we have feelings for each other, I'm just gonna leave. That's horrible. Of course I'm not gonna pick that. I hope he'll be okay with her being the one to propose. Oh, wow. This is so bold. She's so bold. I love her. One step down. The other, most terrifying of all, still to go. Prince Oscar of Osendawir, will you marry me? Wow. That's so cute. All sound in the room stops, but for a tiny squeak from Princess Cassidy. She's like, I ship it! Oh, because even though her and Oscar were really cute together, maybe deep down she was just like, oh, he's a nice friend, And she's like, oh yeah, they're so cute, I ship it. She looks back and forth between Oscar and myself, blushes, and then steps out of the way. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, Cassidy. It is only him and me. Callum's over there grumbling in a corner like, dang nabbit, I like Madeline. He's like, oh no, but I actually like Oscar too. Oh no. OT3. I ship it. Still. I wait, that breath slipping away for his answer. Aww. Yes, and yes, and yes. With each yes, he brings his lips close to my skin, his breath whispering over my flesh. Stop that, you're making me shiver. That's the idea. Oh, you, you naughty boy. Kisses sharper than a thorn, the reason Madeline was born. No, no, not the poetry. You're stuck with me in my poetry forever. Oh. Epilogue, the bride. Ooh. Okay. The political turmoil in Quellenor was not completely wiped away with one afternoon's standoff. Many of the dispersed noble guests had encountered trouble on the roads, and a number of criminals had to be tracked down and punished. The guests who had remained within the palace posed their own problems. Some had been injured during the siege. Others blamed myself or Oscar for the disruption, even after it was made clear that he had no designs on Princess Cassidy, and that she had no intention of marrying anyone in the near future. Good for you, girl. Thus, with Prince Callum's recovery and the need to support Cassidy, not to mention laying the groundwork for my new title, it was some months before Oscar and I could be married. His royal parents were not entirely pleased that I had stepped outside of my assigned role and swayed their beloved son with my feminine wiles. However, through our adventures, Oscar and I had forged close ties with the future wisdom of Quellenor. Therefore, this relationship did have some political advantages for Oscar's former homeland. former, of course, because the lands that Cassidy granted me were here, in her kingdom. A small estate, but with good possibilities for future income, and plenty of trees for Oscar to climb. We've been so busy recently that I've only had a brief chance to visit, but now... Are you ready to see your new home? Are you sure you're up for this? It is traditional, isn't it? Just don't drop me. Aw, I promise. Aww. He's carrying her over the threshold. That is so cute. Ooh, guitar. Electric guitar. They look so happy. You're stronger than you look. Sometimes I forget that too. I don't know if I can always be strong and brave. You are you. That's all that matters to me. And when you need a hand, I'll be there for you. You're very wise. That's my job now, to be your wisdom. Forever and always. Aww, happy end. Yay, they're so cute. I love it. That was much shorter than I thought. Uh-oh. That is adorable. So how is this gonna work then? She gets this land. She's gonna live there, but he's the prince of the other kingdom, so is he gonna commute back and forth, or is he gonna live with her but still be the prince over there? I don't know. What happens when he becomes king? Or I guess not, right? Because he has all these siblings. I think they said he's... Didn't they say he has siblings? I don't remember. But the one who takes over the kingdom should be, like, if he has a sister, right? Since the females are the main ones who have the royalty. That's adorable. Oh, okay, Alliance. Oscar, happy end. I got the achievement. New scenes unlocked. So it's showing me. Okay, so I had Dolores and then it said none. Oscar 1 heart. Hold on. Endings. Oh, so these are just endings. So I got the good ending, there's a bad one, and there's something else. Maybe like the neutral, like friend route. And the none would be she chooses no one. Gaston, Misagi. And Dolores, there's 2 options. Interesting. Bad and good, I guess. Callum's route is unlocked. Oh, so even if I wanted Callum, I probably couldn't have gotten him because I remember there was like options that weren't available. So it's almost like you have to get Oscar first. Cool. Let's see what else. They said new scenes unlocked. These are the images. We got some that are missing. We also have a jukebox. The music is amazing in this game. Let's see. Aw. How cute. They're cute. Super, super cute. The rest, yeah, I don't have. Look at all, this is all the gorgeous, gorgeous music. Which I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting a lot of copyright claims, but I'm not making money off this anyway, so it's fine. That's cool. I actually, since we have some time left in the episode, I would like to see the neutral ending then. Oh, this is kind of sad. I'm curious. Well, let me just go for this one. I guess this would be say goodbye. Oh, this is gonna break my heart though. We always knew that the day would come when you and I would need to go our separate directions. Maddie, please, don't do this. You know how I feel. How you feel. Stop trying to deceive yourself. Don't say anything more. This is for the best. I have served you since I was a child. Since we both were. Now we are adults. and both ready to move into new spheres of life. You are meant for greater things than I. You don't need me anymore. Oh. He stares back at me. This is what you want. Yes. He steps away. Oh. Then I wish you all the best in your new life. And you as well. And so, just like that, it is over. Oh, my heart. I am no longer a prince's companion. I am only myself. Epilogue. The bridesmaid. Oh, I guess he ended up with Cassidy. The political turmoil in Guelenor was not completely wiped away with one afternoon's standoff. Many of the dispersed noble guests had encountered trouble on the roads, and a number of criminals had to be tracked down and punished. The guests who had remained within the palace posed their own problems. Some had been injured during the siege, others blamed myself or Oscar for the disruption. Prince Nazagi, in particular, seemed convinced, that everything from Cassidy's original kidnapping to the bloody conclusion in the presentation hall was part of a scheme on Oscar's part to steal control of the throne. You're just jealous. Psh. His earlier offer of assistance had been only a gambit to try and learn Oscar's plans so that he could barter that knowledge with Praedric and Paloma for favor. Yeah. Prince Gaston was largely outraged at the new obstacles in his path to romancing his perfect princess. I dare say he'll get over it. Oscar returned to Ascendaware without me. However, I know for a fact that before he left, he gave Cassidy a stack of doggerel in exchange for a return invitation. There may still be a romance in their future. Yep. If there is, I won't see the credit for it. I am no longer in his service. By the time he left, he was barely even speaking to me. I spent most of that period providing assistance to the wounded Prince Callum instead. I have to believe that someday Oscar and I will be able to forgive each other. We have had too many years of friendship to allow this to come between us forever. Now that Callum is largely recovered, I am free to go and visit my new home for the first time. It is a promising start to my future. I have property, security, a title, options. I should be happy, and yet I cannot help but remember the amber necklace and moonlight through the leaves. Oh, normal end. That's so sad. Alliance Oscar, normal end. Yay, got it. Okay. I wonder what I would have had to do to get the bad end, is my curiosity now. Is the bad end to push him to marry Cassidy? Or was there another option along the way, another choice that really would have cemented a bad end? I'm curious. Let me just see what happens. Oscar's marriage to Cassidy. Oh, this is going to anger him more, I'm sure. Your illumination. The greatest reward you could offer me would be the chance to better serve my master. As our visit has been disrupted by these events, I request that Oscar be allowed to remain in Guelenor. What? For at least 1 month, so that he and Princess Cassidy may get to know one another without interruption. That would be somewhat irregular. You offered me a boon. That is what I wish. Cassidy, are you in agreement with this? No boon is worth forcing unwelcome attentions on. I don't mind. Oh, she does have a crush on him. Well, I do. Uh-oh. Oscar, no. Oh, shoot. Maddie, please, don't do this. You know how I feel, how you feel. Stop trying to deceive yourself. Choose another reward, please. Oof. This is our chance. Don't throw it away. Oh, no! The fact that there's another choice. Oh, okay. This is technically 25, I guess. 25, I'll put, holy crap, this is horrible. I could really just change my mind? Really? Oh. I want the bad end. Break his heart. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, he really is like begging her. Oh. I have no choice. It's for his own good. He will make a great king one day, but only if he lets go of my hand. You're wrong about me, my lord. I have to make him believe that I don't love him. But it would be counterproductive to turn to insults in front of his prospective bride. That leaves only one option. I already have a lover. That's ridiculous. You don't... Your sister, Octavia. Oh. Oh. He does have a sister. Okay. Oh my. Everybody's shocked. Oh. This poor boy. Oh my god. What? I didn't know. What? I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. I promised her I would never tell. I love you, but only as a brother. But that can't be true. Of course it isn't. Princess Octavia doesn't even like me. What matters is, here and now, he can't prove it. Wise Paloma looks strangely embarrassed by my revelation. Perhaps the two of you should discuss this at another time? Will you grant my request and allow Oscar to pay court to Princess Cassidy? With her blessing, I will. Fine. I see how it is. I'll stay, but not with you. My lord? Go home to your lover, if that's what you want. Your services here are no longer needed. Oscar, you can't send her away. You need an escort. I'll send for a replacement. I don't want to see her anymore. Oh. I understand. The boats have been burned. The words I have spoken cannot be unsaid. Now he is free of me. No matter how it hurts, I had to do the right thing. Dang. The cast-off. Oof. Alright, this should be the same pretty much. Okay, except for the last sentence. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my job to try to steer such opinions in my master's favor. But now, Oscar refuses to speak to me. He doesn't even want me in our rooms anymore. Instead, I have been temporarily assigned to serve Prince Callum. As soon as another attendant arrives, I will be required to return to Ascendaware, alone. I do not look forward to seeing Princess Octavia's expression when she learns of my falsehoods. It was necessary. Oscar is a prince, raised to be a king. I am his servant. Those lines were never meant to be crossed. We cannot choose the fates to which we are born. And yet, my situation now may be worse than it was before. I have spent my favor with the crown of Guelinor on Oscar's behalf, but even if he succeeds in wooing Cassidy, I cannot remain here to gain benefit from it. If he returns to Ascendaware angry and empty-handed, I will likely end up with no position at all. No master, no home, no future. I sacrificed my heart for his sake. Isn't that meant to be the right thing to do? Why does it feel like everything is wrong? Bad end. Oof. Yeah? Sounds like she kind of got screwed right there. Even though that was her choice. Oscar. Bad end. Alright. So I got all 3 of Oscars. Yay! I just don't know if I have the time or energy to play through this again for you guys. Even though it's a really great game. I have really enjoyed it. I like Nozagi, like his looks. He's hot, even though he's kind of a jerk. I find Gaston interesting because he's funny and like a big dummy, but Callum's pretty hot, and I feel like we would get much more backstory and lore from Callan's route. I'm curious what it would be like if I chose no one. And then Dolores, interesting. I don't know if I like her, but at the same time, it should be an interesting experience, you know? Maybe we get to see another side to her. Maybe we get to find out if she really is related to them or whatever. Um, but I think I'm. If I have time in the future, maybe I'll come back to this. If not, then I'll just have to play it in my free time. What free time? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this game as much as I have. It's a really great game. Beautiful artwork, beautiful music, interesting story with politics and romance and danger and action. It's great. Yeah, but I think that's it for me, for at least for now. Until next time, have a nice day. Bye.